you still got $45,000 with no money invested.
Do you ever have to pay that tax at the end game?
I mean,
the place needs a full paint job. The parking lot's a sun.
this is what happens when Gilligan doesn't do his job. All right, here we are. Class is now in session. You guys are 18 years old now. It's time to become men and learn about real estate. This particular spot I like. You know why? Because look at all this big time stuff around it. And here we are, picture perfect, nice little 14-unit building. It's real simple. All you gotta do is add up all the rents they're paying. Let's say each apartment on average is $1,000 a month, 14 grand a month coming in. You got 168,000 a year. I mean, typically I would hope the tax bill's about 20 grand, $1,000 a unit for insurance. Let's throw another 6 grand in there for other incidentals or whatever. So here we are. We got 40 grand a year in expenses. 40,000 minus the 168 is 128. Now we got to figure out how much are we going to borrow. We got 128,000 left to work with. Well, let's say we paid 100 a door, $1.4 million. You put down, let's round it off to 3. You're going to borrow $1.1 million. Okay, $1.1 million is going to cost you about 65,000 a year in interest. The 65,000 off the 128 is roughly about half. So basically, your 300,000 is going to get you 65,000 a year. Well, 300,000 at 10% is only 30,000, right?
Yeah.
You're going to get a 20% return on your investment. Plus, you can not pay a lot of tax because you're going to depreciate the property and take the tax break. That's why people go into real estate. Now imagine if you can raise the rents a little, you get it reappraised because now it's worth more money, and then you refinance it, and then instead of having $1.1 million loan, you get your 300 back and you got $1.4 million loan on it. Now you have no money invested. The $1.4 million is now going to cost you only $18,000 more a year, let's say 20. So now you take the 20 off of the 65,000 that you were collecting, you still got 45,000 with no money invested, nothing, zero. That's what I do. Imagine if you had 10 of them, $500,000 a year sitting back collecting rent. That's what real estate's all about. And if you want to learn more about buying real estate that fits your pocket, go to benmallah.com, get me on the phone, consult with Ben. Any questions, students?
When's dinner?
What?
When's dinner?
When's dinner? Up.
So why do we pay so little tax on that income?
Because when you purchase this property, if you went out and you paid $1.4 million for this property, you're going to divide it by 27 and a half years, because that's what they say the lifespan of it is, and you get to depreciate it. It comes out to be about 50,000 a year. That is what you defer off of how much money you made. So if you made 65,000, you can depreciate 50 of it. You're only going to pay tax on 15,000, and that ain't nothing. That's what keeps your tax bill down. That's why everybody says, "Oh, I'm going to buy real estate. I'm going to buy real estate." Of course, because you depreciate the money you're making.
So do you ever have to pay that tax at the end game?
I mean,
The place needs a full paint job. The parking lot's a sun. Ain't been touched in fucking 50 years.
this is what happens when Gilligan doesn't do his job. If the seller would have used Base Lane, we could see all the income and expenses per property. Managing rentals is no joke, baby. Between receipts, deposits, and bookkeeping, it can feel like a full-time job on top of a full-time job. I know for me, it's the admin work that eats up the most time. That's why Base Lane just launched Base Lane Smart, the automation upgrade for real estate investors. Transactions get auto-tagged and organized while you sleep. Receipts, snap a photo, and Base Lane matches them instantly. Rent deposits hit your account in just 2 business days. Plus, smart rules and team access keep your whole portfolio running smooth, baby. Now, instead of burning out on admin, you can get clarity, control, and more time to focus on your next deal. Try Base Lane Smart for 30 days. Work smarter, not harder with Base Lane Smart. Sign up to Base Lane using my link, baselane.com/Ben Mallah. and get a $100 bonus when you fund your account.
So do you ever have to pay that tax at the end game?
I mean, eventually, if you sell the property, you'll have to recapture the depreciation, the tax break you took. The government's really nice. You know, they're fair, but they ain't stupid. They'll give you the break now. But if you get out the game, you're going to pay back the money you saved in taxes. Or you're going to die, and then it goes away. But when you 1031 exchange, you're also deferring all your depreciation with any capital gains that you make.
I didn't know that. That's important.
It all gets deferred when you 1031, baby.
1031, any income's also.
1031, you just defer it and roll it into the next deal.
I didn't know that.
And I did that for 30 years straight. And that's why I was able to grow and build up a portfolio, because I never had to pay the capital gains tax or the recapture the depreciation. It just rolled into the next deal, which does lower your basis on the next deal. So whatever money you save in tax in this deal, it's going to lower it, the value on your next property that you buy. But it all makes sense if you play you play by the rules. I'm still not there yet. I still got to go to big and tall. I'm down to a 3X, but soon I'll be shopping with you, baby. He looks like the guy from the window.
And why?
And why do they have skinny people working in here? I want to see fat people working in a big man's store. I don't want to see these skinny guys. Uh-oh, he's calling the fucking police on us. I'm looking for the latest styles in men's big, tall fashion. I got enough Reebok shirts like that. Nothing new, nothing new.
All right, long time no see, sunshine.
How are you? How are you?
I'm good.
Did you get the ankle bracelet off?
Okay,
You
no
don't wanna talk
parole.
about that.
Okay, all of those charges were all dropped.
This guy.
Okay, I
Got
can
the
go back.
handkerchief,
I can
fancy
go back into
jacket.
Victoria's Secrets right now. Okay, I can. Say it. You haven't changed a bit. You know that?
Yeah. You have. You're sober today. I don't know.
A lesser man would be insulted at that. Okay, I am not.
Where's the new stuff? Where's the new stuff? I'm not wearing his stuff no more. No, because I can't wear a Garber Graham anymore.
Why?
Too many guys hit on me. Look at those shoes there. I bet you sold all the good stuff. He has preferred customers. See, the way it works is, if you slip him 50 bucks, maybe more, then he calls you as soon as the good stuff comes in. He don't call me because I never slipped him 50 bucks. This one looks all right. I look skinnier with this one. Look, I'm losing my tits.
He's not in as often as I would like him to be in, but he's fantastic. His wife, nicer. Much nicer. Him, okay. I'm gonna give you the bestest possible deal.
Come on, give me the points. Give me the points. It's not like I'm in a casino. With this guy, it's like going to a casino. You know, you got to try to win something. Because he'll take all your money. Look at that, 20 bucks off 100.
Only because, I feel we're gonna be BFFs. Oh.
I think he put a new title of what BFF means. Navy's not available.
Sorry.
Unfortunately, he's available. The other guy's a lot better.
This is a guy gonna be asking me for a discount in 2 seconds. Watch.
I'm not asking, I'm entitled.
And I'm gonna hook you up.
You know, I could go to, where else can I go? Oh, there is nowhere else to go.
That's it.
They got you here, because there's nowhere else to go. The Walmart big and tall is too small, because it's made by Chinese. Chinese make everything small. The Chinese say, you're too fat, we don't make no big.
One of our fitting rooms has a iPad on the wall. You walk in there and it scans you.
Well, check my heart, my lungs, and give me a medical printout.
You have a heart?
Big one. Oversized.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Is it going to help you if I buy a shirt?
Yeah, it would.
It would. It's going to show that you're trying.
Well, it will get your foot in the door, and then whenever
Yeah.
you receive it, you will say, I love this shirt.
I
Let's
love
get some
this
more.
shirt. This is not how they treat you at Macy's.
They don't treat you at all in Macy's, so.
Look at this fancy machine they got here.
Welcome. Please take a moment to get undressed into your
What?
body.
You better not be selling this pictures.
This scanning process will capture 2 poses. A front-facing pose.
Show me the best you got. Don't give me that cheap shit. This is like linen. This looks like a fucking pillowcase. What do you got here? Come on. It's kind of loud and kind of short and Too small.
You think that's loud? That's not loud.
Michael Kors actually, I don't know if it's the real Michael Kors. It might be Michael Kors, but I think this jacket actually looks pretty good. Holy shit, he stuck it to me.
No, it's...
Can they give me $60 off at least? Throw me a bone. Come on, throw me a bone. You know, do
Show me that one
something.
again.
Throw me something. You know, tell them I was in a hospital. You want a doctor's note? I was in a hospital. I'm entitled to coupons. I'm entitled to points. You know, I'm trying to make a donation. I should be walking out of here not paying nothing. Black shirt for $85, fine. I'll approve that. Crazy. I gotta worry about scheduling shopping based on coupons.
So it doesn't look like there is any at this time, but once you do reach 3,000 points, you would end up receiving a $10 reward certificate.
We have a $60 one that is expired like 4 days ago. 2 days ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right.
It looks like all of it has been used. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Thank you. Thank you for checking.
Thanks for nothing, lady.
At least you're not missing
My wife
anything.
used them online.
In the bag, or you want to go over it with a fine-tooth comb? Have you made me suffer enough, or are you going to hang out a little longer?
I'm too tired. Normally I charge people for this. You're getting it for free. All right, I'd say thank you, but I wouldn't mean it, so adios, amigo.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Have a nice rest of your day. Now that you ruined mine.
Come back and visit me soon. Bring the wife next time. She likes me. You, on the other hand, not so much.
I can't disagree with that.
Gotta go to Wawa, because Vincent gotta go pee-pee.
Yeah, walk away after you broke my goddamn string on my gas. Vincent, you should call this company.
It's called the eyesore on I-4.
Hood Distribution. Anything you need to work in the hood. We're looking at a 70s property, okay? 50 years old. And you gotta look at the little things, because that'll tell you how they're maintaining it and what kind of condition the place is in. If this is their model, look at this. You can imagine that this gives you a little notice. Everything about this place is neglect. You told us before we drove, it took us 2 hours to travel and drive here. You told us you drove this property.
I did.
Did you do it at night?
Yes.
This place.
And the day. I did it on my way to Lake Mary, and I did it on my way back from Lake Mary.
You should have got your ass out the car and walked around.
I did.
I didn't even need to get my ass out
I
the car and
did.
walk around and see it out.
What is the...
Every inch of this place is fucking neglected.
No, it's
every Inch
not.
of this place, every fucking inch of this place is neglected. They don't
I
sit
can't
here.
see the cast iron piping, okay? I can't see that. Everything that you see right now, it looks good, doesn't it?
No. The place needs a full paint job. The parking lot's is shot. The
typical.
plumbing is shot.
Typical.
The units look like shit. They ain't been touched in fucking 50 years. All right, I can't blame you on the inside, but the point is this. You wasted a whole fucking day looking at this old-ass fucking shitty property.
Not a
instead of
wasted
coming back
day.
and saying, you know what? That place is a major rehab. Everything needs paint job. It needs landscaping. It needs parking lots. And the plumbing, we knew the plumbing was fucked up.
This place is easy, except for the plumbing.
This place is a fucking dump for the money they want. I wouldn't give them 30 a fucking door for this place.
You see a bunch of goons walking around
Anyway,
right now.
Next time, do more
you see-
homework.
Do more homework.
Next time, if you're out here,
You know,
save
the
me
problem
trip.
is you keep lowballing people on nicer properties than this, and this is what's on the market, okay? 80 a door for some, 100 a door to 80 a door for shit like this, okay?
This guy ain't
so when
spent
we
a
bring you
fucking
something,
dime
when we bring
on
you
this
something
place since
for
he owned
60 or 70 a door, and you say, oh, I would never. This is what you're competing against, okay? Say what you want. This place is not that bad.
Maybe we'll get lucky. The ACs look half-assed on the roof. But listen, this place is a major rehab. I could blink an eye and spend $3+ million on this place like that.
Well, I thought 2 million, but the plumbing is another million.
You
So
didn't
yes.
tell us $2 million. You didn't say it was a $2 million rehab.
What do you think is not going to be a $2 million rehab? Tax credit. The guy owned it for 15 years plus
Never spent a
and never spent a dime.
This place looks like shit.
This is easy for
Why
me
do
and Little
people-
Ben can do
why
shit like
people-
this in our sleep, okay?
Why
This
do
is
people
easy.
own this type of shit and don't put a fucking dime back in their property? Why do they neglect properties? I don't get it. And then they want to sell it and they still won't fix it up to show it. All right, let's go buy me lunch. Let's go. Thank you.
Can't win. Place is not that bad.
It starts. Anyway, you don't know until you get out and look. That's life. Here we are at Griffin and Midtown, a $50 million shopping center. And look who's in charge. The daring duo.
The dream team.
Fat Man and Crying. We got Suge Knight Tree Service here. Problem is, when you hire a gangster, you can't argue with them because they'll kill you. What's the story? When are you going to start trimming all these trees? Holy mackerel, I thought I'd come here and see them all shaped and nice, just like the guy does your head. You know, we need a fade. I know Suge's got a bottle of Hennessy too. We're getting ready to walk this property, Suge. Looks like you need to do some walking too, buddy.
Yes, sir. Both of us. I've been gaining. So we both gonna walk.
Yeah, you have been gaining some.
Have been.
I mean, that's totally unacceptable. I mean, they're good clients. Be nice at first, but, you know, you cannot park on the sidewalk of a shopping plaza. What are you doing with this?
So right here we have a like grab and go food place going in right here. The other side, blow dry studio going in, like a hair salon for women and people that do ups and things like that.
What you call time management. I don't have time to go cross town to a barber shop and spend an hour there and then drive back in the middle of my day when I'm supposed to be working. So I have the barber come to me. We're here today because Alani got a flat and I gotta get it fixed. Gilligan's out here trying to put air in the tire and I got a tow truck coming to change the tire. That's what's happening tonight. What a great night for me. Oh, and by the way, Carla had to leave because we were in the other car because somebody assaulted one of our desk clerks and Brenda had to run to the hotel and all her kids are home alone. So Carla had to go there and leave me out here with the car with the flat tire, waiting for a tow truck while Gilligan is trying to assemble an air pump.
Yeah, well, you know,
Well, what?
I don't use it every day.
You know, you don't use it every day. This is what happens when Gilligan doesn't do his job. 5 minutes of air,
Gilligan doesn't do his
and I got
job.
people here pulling over want to take pictures. How can anybody recognize me in the dark at night, right here on 49th Street, on a side road? It's unbelievable. How could you possibly recognize me in the dark?
Hey man, I can notice your facial.
Look at that. He smells money, baby.
Money.
Gilligan, stop changing the tire and take the picture for the guy, all right? Today, Carla's being a real Mexican. She's pulling the weeds out of the landscaping. Good job. Keep it up. Now, a message from Marilyn.
Get rid of that fucking camera. I don't want to see it no more.
We need more goddamn views. Share it. And don't forget about our sponsor, Baselane. Work smarter, not harder. Adios, amigos.